Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we're talking about one of my favorite things. It is Neverness to Everness, or NTE. It is a gacha game that is coming out hopefully very, very soon. If you have not heard about it, please check out their YouTube. It's going to be linked in the description below. They have a bunch of videos kind of talking about it and kind of showcasing certain things. Recently, they did a live stream because they are doing a closed beta that they're going to be announcing participants in the next couple of days. They're like, hey, we're going to do a live stream. And in this live stream, they're going to show everything that's going to be in this beta, what they've been working on, the improvements, the things that they've added, and kind of like a roadmap for the future. And it was amazing. My jaw was on the floor the entire time. It is everything that I want. It is my hopes and my dreams. It's incredible. So I just want to make a video, talk about it, hopefully get you hooked on the new gacha. And again, their YouTube will be linked in the description below if you do want to see more yourself. So let's get right into it. In this live stream, they dropped a new trailer. The trailer looks absolutely incredible. I was literally at a loss for words. I was watching it and just so beyond hyped. Honestly, I don't want the closed containment to be in a couple of days. I want the actual game to be in a couple of days. It just looks so good. If you guys are trying to get into the closed beta, I wish you guys the best of luck. I am as well. Hopefully we can get in, make more content, and actually see, is this game going to live up to the hype? Is it going to feel good? Is it going to be fun? Is it going to be enjoyable? Is everything actually going to work? It looks good, but will it be good? We need to know. I need to know, alright? Because I'm way too hyped, and if it's a letdown, my heart's going to be absolutely shattered. But in the trailer, we saw a lot. The new map looks absolutely incredible. They've released some like videos and like visuals of part of the map already, and it looked great. It looked absolutely phenomenal. It looked stunning. We dropped more, and again, it is absolutely incredible. It looks so good. This game looks so visually pleasing. Like, it's so cool to look at. I honestly am just gonna sit there in a car driving down the street just like, oh my god, look how amazing this is. Like, it just looks so good, and the graphics look amazing, the art looks amazing. It's awesome. So I cannot wait for them to release even more. We've got 2 parts of the map. I'm not sure how much is gonna be left, but this map looks pretty big. I'm not gonna lie, it looks insane. So hopefully we're gonna be getting more and more, you know, as the days go on. But in this trailer, we also got sneak peeks of some characters, and let me say, these characters look absolutely incredible. Like, so good, not just design wise, but at the end of the live stream they started going into like the kits and some of the stuff they do, and we're going to be talking about that later. Let me just say, there's one guy who I am going to be headhunting. He looks so cool, and his kit is bro, we're going to get into it. But there's so much more too. The cars in this game look phenomenal. They showed that they're going to be adding some new kind of like sports cars, which look so sick. You can drive them first person and third person. Same thing with the motorcycles. There is going to be drifting, which seems cool. And the weather conditions will affect the driving as well. It would affect the speed and like control, which I think is so cool. And it seems like they're going with a more like realism kind of thing. You actually can change the weather, which I think is so broken and so awesome. Something so small that's like, it's just so cool. And if you pick snow, like, you can see the snow build up over time, which I think is very, very, very cool. It does everything but make your room cold. Like, I'm all for it. I'm hyped. Not to mention, like I said, there's not just cool sports cars. There's like motorcycles and Vespa, boys. We have Vespas. Like, can you imagine? Like, it's one thing to have a sports car drifting down the street. Like, it's like Tokyo Drift style. You know what I mean? The Fast and Furious is coming out, but like in a Vespa. Can you imagine just street racing in a Vespa? This game is Game of the Year, and it hasn't even come out yet. I'm telling you, it is absolutely incredible. I'm going to be having the coolest looking Vespa, just absolutely cruising, and I'll be challenging you guys in PvP, because the racing is PvP. You can play against your friends and against other people, and if you see someone absolutely destroying people in a Vespa, it is me. It's been fun playing, boys. And that is one thing that I'm really excited for with this closed beta, is that it's going to be available. You're going to be able to test out the cars, test out the driving. There is a punishment system, aka if you drive on the sidewalk, get a little confused, I don't know, they look like streets sometimes, I don't know what to tell you, and you hit a couple pedestrians, the police will be after you. So I cannot wait to see how elusive we can be, or if we're going to be getting arrested every 15 seconds, because I'm terrible at escaping the cops, which, I mean, it's kind of a good thing, if you think about it, you know what I mean? But I'm also super excited for all of the content this game has to offer. Not only do we have just incredible visuals, an insane open world, amazing art, we have weather that can change, which I think is incredible, phenomenal characters. We have cars. We also have like so many quests. You have, as I said, which is gonna be like PvP as well. There's gonna be like a bunch of combat. The combat seemed to be improved on drastically over the last time that they've touched on it and talked about it, which I'm super excited for. The bosses look super fun too, which I cannot wait to get into. I can't parry or dodge or shit, so hopefully I'm going to do well in the combat section. I have no idea. I am excited to, get a hold of that and see what that's going to be like. But the quest seems so amazing as well. You can design so many different things. You can customize, like, you have your own like penthouse suite, and you can get furniture, and some of the furniture also have like lore tied to them. Like, they're like very special and like powerful, and they have like this lore attached to them that you can like then accept the quest if you have this piece of furniture and like learn about it and kind of go on this journey, which I think is so cool. It seems like there's so many different quests like tied with furniture, story quests, side quests. It seems like there's a whole bunch of stuff. Like I said, I'm looking for a game that I can grind. So tired of, Gacha game drops an update, we binge it for 3 days, and then it's like, all right, well, we gotta wait a month and a half for the next one. And that's why a lot of people, when they play Gacha games, they play 3 or 4, you know what I mean, or even 5. It's crazy. I don't want to do that, and maybe that's just Gacha games aren't my thing, right? I am so excited that this seems like a game that you can absolutely just grind. You can binge it. There's so much you can do. It has that like GTA feel where it has so much like freedom and like customization, and like just like the ability to kind of like play on it all day and still find stuff to do, and the ability to make your own fun, which I think is super exciting. So I am really excited to get in, and when the game comes out, stream it and see just how much you're able to play it before you run out of things, and I will be testing that like fairly early. But that just seems like something that excites me. It seems like it has so many fresh and fun things. One thing I really enjoy is we actually have a store, kind of like ZZZ. When I first started playing ZZZ, I loved the idea of having a video store. Now it's like our dailies in a way, but I feel like the execution of it was so poor. Like, okay, you pick a cashier, you pick 3 movies, and you hit done, and that's how we're gonna manage a video store. Like, that's not fun, right? So what it seems like for this is that, first of all, you get a store and you can customize it, so you can make your own kind of design, which I think is awesome. And the dailies, like, instead of like picking a cashier and 3 movies, it's that mini game that you play when someone kind of comes up and like, hey, here's my order, and like, all right, grab the ingredients, make it all up, here you go, next person, here we go. I love those mini games, and the fact that we get to make like that, if the fact that that's in this game, I hope there's a ton of little things like that, and I hope that there are things where you can like grow a business and kind of like do stuff like that. It seems so fun to me, but I think that that's so cool and way more interactive, and just I'm really excited for that. And if you're like, hey, I don't feel like doing that, that seems like a lot for like dailies or some shit like that, like, nah, like, I'm good, that seems like way too much. You do get to a point very early on where you can just skip it, and you can like have an employee do it pretty much, and it's like you can just be like, yeah, no, I'm good, and then just get your daily stuff done, and then you don't have to really do anything. So if you want to actually have the interactive part, you can. If you just want to be like, nah, I just want to grind the game, just get it done with, we're good, you can do that as well, which I think is great. It kind of appeases the both types of players, which is awesome. And lastly, but not least, there's a whole ton, and like there's so much to go over. That's why I say, if it seems interesting to you, you should really check out their YouTube. And I cannot wait to get into the closed beta. Hopefully, I'm like 5 different ways I'm trying to get in right now, and like release more stuff about this and kind of talk more about it. But lastly, the characters. We saw a lot of new characters in the trailer or like in the teaser. They look so cool. But honestly, Gacha games, these games, they create cool women characters all the time. What I'm excited about is that they have some guys, and these guys look absolutely awesome. My chat, it bullies me because I only go for women, but like, to be fair, they're the only cool designed characters in these games. Like, Wuthering Waves is the only one who's designed like cool male characters, in my opinion. The problem is they just never do it. And the coolest ones, they just refuse to release. It makes no sense. This game actually has some characters that they designed that look awesome. And at the end of the live stream, they also talked about some of their kits, like I was saying. And this one guy, he checks every box. First of all, he's got a domain expansion. Alright, yeah, check. Yeah, thank you. He cannot die in this domain expansion. Someone with skill issue, that is really awesome. And he has an execute. So, like, not only are you going to design a guy that's just so cool looking, but he's broken. Like, as someone who's really into anime and in League, you checked every box for me. Like, I will be getting him. I will be skipping any character I can to make sure I get them. I mean, if it's a fun game, I'll spend for him. I don't care, and I never spend in Gacha games. Like, that seems like such an awesome character, and a lot of the other characters, especially like female characters too, they have such cool kits. Like, their playstyle seems so fun. So like, again, I cannot wait for me or just anybody else to be able to get their hands on the combat and just kind of like either give feedback to kind of help it improve it, or kind of be like, yo, like, it actually is fun. Like the combat's good. They did a good job with it because it just looks so cool. And again, there's just so many things to be excited about. This game looks so fun. It looks so incredible. And I cannot wait to dive more into the story as well. They kind of like talked about that, about how some of the story will be released in the closed beta. And they kind of like hinted at some of like what it'll be about. And it does look very, very cool. So it really seems like they have like so many different aspects of what someone might enjoy in a game. So many of them I absolutely love. In every aspect, it seems like they really are killing it and have so much to do. So I'm a little worried that it might be a little overwhelming with how much stuff they had. Like I said, anyone trying to get into the closed beta, I wish you guys genuinely the best of luck. I know so many people are so excited and are desperate to get in, me included. So hopefully we all get in, right? Hopefully we all get in. But anyways, that is it, guys. I hope you're excited. Hopefully we get more information, coming out soon. Hopefully we get a date soon. I know it's supposed to come out this year. I'm pretty sure shortly after the closed beta there will be an open beta and then of course the release. So hopefully that is going to be very, very quick. But in the teaser, and in this live stream, it looks good. It looks really, really good. So I don't know how much longer they're going to need, but hopefully it's like tomorrow. Because that too unreasonable. Get the game out tomorrow. But anyways, like I said, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Best of luck, and hope you guys are excited. I am ecstatic. Anyways, bye, guys. Peace.